first time to one of my streams, welcome. My name is Linnea Ann, also known as Mimi, but you can call me Blobfish or Fairy Dust as well. I'm cool with any of those. You can call me different nicknames, but if you want to say my first name, which is Linnea, I prefer you put Ann with it. That's just how I am. So, but glad to have you here tonight. I've got dishes to do, so I thought, well, might as well spend the last 10 minutes of my app time doing dishes with you. It's interesting because I only have app time on Tuesdays until 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, so it's very limited. But I did go live earlier tonight when I was unpacking my groceries. Some of you guys like that, some of you guys didn't. That's okay. Grabill was very curious on why I've been doing that for the last few weeks. Why I've been ordering my groceries instead of going to the store. And I don't mind going to the store. I still want to do that too. But there's foods that I won't be able to experience otherwise. Because we don't have those kinds of grocery stores nearby. And the ones that do have what they're done, like I would have to depend on other people to do so. Which I don't mind doing sometimes. Doing that every single week is kind of like that. Like I don't have any independence to provide a ride for myself, you know. There's things I am independent in. I mean, I'm very open about being independent and dependent. For those who are new, I'm autistic and ADHD, and I'm diagnosed with autism when I was 15 officially. So being an adult to me looks different than what being an adult looks like to somebody else. To you, being an adult might look like having a job or driving or stuff like that. But for me, being an adult is remembering to wash the dishes and remembering to do budgeting and scheduling budgeting with my family and putting time in my schedule to make sure that I'm cleaning the aunt's house and remembering that I have to clean my own apartment sometimes. Like, being an adult looks different for everybody, and I'm the same way. Like, yes, there's a lot I can do, but there's also a lot I can't do. And just finding that balance is so very important to me. I got like 7 minutes, maybe 6 minutes left in the live stream, just because my nap time ends around 7:59. It's supposed to be 8 o'clock, but really it's 7:59. I'm sorry, I just saw a text message from my sister and she replied as if she was a dog. I sent a bunch of my friends. I sent a bunch of my friends and family in my phone a text saying that I'm patting their head. That I'm patting their heads. And that's her reaction to it. Oh my goodness. I love my family. It's interesting because some people get confused when I do stuff like that, and some people understand. I have friends that understand that that's me just doing what I want them to help me with. Like I have a friend. Anytime I do that, they reply with that they pat my head back, and they know it's because I actually went ahead and pat myself. And they're really cool about that. I have friends that are very confused by the way I do things, and they're like, "Why did you say that?" And most of the time, including today, it's a mix of I want a head pat too, but also I want them to know I love them and care about them. And that's just one of the ways I show that is sending a text like that. And I know, I posted some videos today of being affectionate, and I actually petted my grandma on the head this morning. So yeah, this is just my way of showing I love and care. Yeah. Hi Jake, welcome back. Glad to have you. 47 people. That's a lot of people watching right now. Thank you so very much for coming by and just visiting for even a split second. We've got like 3 minutes left of the live stream. So my app time ends at 8 o'clock. Technically it ends at 7:59. So thank you. Marilyn, hello. Welcome back. Glad to have you. I guess you enjoyed my last stream you saw. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, my hair, I stopped cutting it a few years back. And I made a promise to God that if he made it easy to brush, that I would not cut it as long as he makes it easy to brush. And so far it's been easy to brush. And I have some family members who are like, well, you should probably cut it and blah blah blah, split ends and blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, as long as the Lord makes it easy for me to take care of, I'm not cutting it. And this is just, I try my best not to make promises to God. I really try my best not to, because those are the promises I'm not willing to break when I make promises to God. And I do make promises to people and stuff, and I sometimes struggle to keep those promises. But the promises to God are ones that I really do my best not to break. Especially when my heart's in it in the moment. Now, like with my modesty and stuff, like I had a time a few years, like 2-3 years, where I was just skirts and dresses. And some people think that I made a promise to God, and that's why I was only wearing skirts and dresses. No. The promise was only for my hair. It wasn't about my modesty. Now, I still try to have some modesty, clearly, but yeah. I'm just trying to figure it all out. I'm human. Trying to figure out life. Trying to live as the way the Lord wants me to live. Trying to be kind and loving and being there for people. And my faith sometimes comes into question because of just some other things as well. So I had some people come into my live stream not too long ago and ask me if I support the LGBTQ plus community. And it's hard to answer that sometimes because it's like, honey, I am part of that community. I am a part of that community. Like, I don't claim bisexuality, but I do say I'm a UFO when it comes to like my preferences, meaning that I'm an unidentified female organism, and I just refuse to really label it. And that's my label. Not labeling it is my label. Yeah, I know we've talked about that on live streams before, but I do have people that come in some other past live streams. It's just interesting.